Welcome back to the Drive Time Podcast.
What's going on, guys? It's your pal Al here with Parker Brown.
Parker.
Something a little different from usual. We're actually podcasting on our way
to
a podcast. So pretty
This is
pretty
kind
meta.
of crazy. This is, I think it might be too much podcasting.
It probably will be.
And we're also driving from Fells Point to Fed Hill, which is only a 3-mile drive. But it normally takes like 20 minutes, which is stupid.
Yeah. But, so it is a beautiful Sunday. We're going to have quite a few podcasts loaded up for you folk.
Yeah.
You know, because
we're recording them.
Yeah, we got 2 coming out this week, and then these 2, I guess, will come out next week or whatever. I don't know. You know, it's the Drive Time Podcast. It's whatever we want it to be.
Yeah. And then maybe we could take a little break.
Yeah, that'd be nice to take a week or 2
Load
off.
them up. Yeah, I mean, because this is so much work.
It
know
is.
what I mean?
It's exhausting. It is.
Exhausting. Talking
exhausting.
into a microphone about things. I mean, we're doing 2. Like, we should really be getting overtime for doing 2 podcasts in the same day.
Yeah, I think the Drive Time Podcast needs to unionize so we can get some better pay for this. Because as of right now, we are at probably a couple $100 in gas loss. So we're trying to build back from that. Maybe we need to start doing merch.
Also, I feel like doing 2 mics is like kind of an accomplishment in a day.
Yeah.
Doing 2 podcasts is just like sad. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I agree 100%. It doesn't have the same punch.
You really should get home to Jackie and act like you're all tired. You know what I mean?
Woo, it's a tough
I
day.
just want to come home and for there to be a hot meal.
It was a
I've
tough
been
day.
slaving away.
On a hot podcast.
Yeah, I've been slaving away, talking into a microphone.
Yeah.
Do you even know what an audio level is?
I know.
Do you even know how to use Reaper?
You know all the filters I had to put over this?
Oh, my God.
Exhausting. Which one's leaking? Oh, this is Leakin Street. Leakin Street.
Leakin? Oh, wow. It is Leakin Street.
It is at Judy's
Left
Island
'em
Grill.
leaking.
But-
Yeah, dude, I don't know. I love Jamaican food. Not a big, like, Jamaican restaurant guy.
Really?
Does that make sense?
Too clean for you?
Not too clean. It's just everyone I've ever been to, the service hasn't been super good. You know what I mean?
I get that.
And you almost feel like you're bothering people by being there.
Yeah, which you don't want. Which you never want.
You never want. And also, sometimes the food was a little spicy.
Ooh, a little too caliente.
Sometimes a
for
little
Parker
muy,
Brown.
muy caliente.
Mm.
Which is how you say it in Jamaican,
Yeah.
too.
You know, I was thinking, what I kind of realized, because I was in Vegas recently, a week ago, seeing Taylor Swift, as you guys know. Maybe I'll talk about that a little bit. But you know what I realized is that, like, obviously we know magic is worse than comedy and music. All right?
Okay.
Well-
I'd agree.
But when you think of, like, in Vegas, what are some of the most popular shows?
Magic
shows. All right. So, oh, Jesus, this is
Yeah.
not a one-way street.
It's not a one-way street, but this motherfucker.
It is cutting it close.
Yep.
All right. Anyway, but, like, if you're a magician, Vegas is the peak.
Yeah.
If you're a musician, Vegas is the end.
I think this is a one-way street. I don't think you can turn left here.
There's a double yellow line right there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
My bad. I don't know what I'm doing.
We're going the right. I can't see anything. So we're going to go.
Yeah, this is like a 6-way intersection.
Yeah.
It's very weird.
God damn, dude. I don't hate Baltimore. I hate D.C. D.C.'s worse.
Yeah, D.C. is
But Baltimore's
worse.
just kind of confusing sometimes.
Yeah.
I don't know where I'm at. I don't always have my wits about me.
It's like, couldn't they just lay it out in a grid? And the thing that pisses me off is when it doesn't alternate one-ways. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You
so
have like
two
3
one-ways.
one-ways in a row, and you're just like, what the who did this? Like, all you have to do is flip the sign, too. You know what I mean? Like, it's not
Yeah.
difficult.
Dude, one time I was at a concert in Soundstage, and somebody drove through the barrier in the parking garage, like
Oh my
smashed it
God.
off, and then jutted down a one-way. And somehow, them going the wrong way down the one-way bothered me more than them breaking through the barrier at the
Wait,
parking garage.
did everyone just get out of the parking garage for free then?
Yeah, we all just drove out. I mean, you're not going to pay if the little arm's
yeah,
not
yeah,
there.
yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
That's true.
So in
What
a
are
way,
they gonna do?
In a way, this guy was kind of like Robin Hood.
He's Batman.
Yeah, saving us poor folk.
Also, they have these things like Lucky Corner Grocery.
Mm.
Why does a grocery store have to be lucky?
Oh, it's not just lucky. It's lucky. It's lucky is on your corner.
I don't know.
You are blessed.
I don't want an unlucky corner store. That's true. But I'm thinking maybe just a medium luck.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I don't think luck needs to come into my groceries.
Yeah. I
I'd-
don't think I normally am not considering luck when I go buying to buy food.
Yeah, you're just excited they have what you need. That's luck.
Yeah. Even though I did go grocery shopping recently and they didn't have something really basic. I'm trying to remember what it was. Like garlic or something. I was like, what the, like this is literally like communist Russia level food rationing.
Yeah.
If you can't get garlic, oh boy, that
Oh,
sun is
God.
bright.
It is, and it's obstructing the view of this lovely fire truck that is blocking the street.
And not going anywhere.
Perfect.
Oh, I love this.
Oh no, he's backing into the firehouse.
Oh, okay.
Well, you gotta respect this fella's backing technique, because it definitely.
Excuse me.
Oh, you're good. Definitely seems like he's got it going. Guys, there's a fire
That's
truck
a
backing
big-ass
into a
fire
Baltimore
truck.
City Fire Department right now.
That's pretty crazy.
Yep, that's a tower. That's what we call it.
Is that what you call it?
Yep. That's a tower. This will be good for our firefighter audience, which is Andrew.
How do you know it's called a tower? Were you a firefighter?
No, I wasn't, but I feel like I definitely
There's
could have.
definitely a red light too that you just.
Yeah, but somebody else ran it too. So.
Yeah.
Oh God, it's a cop.
Nope, it's a fire truck. Fuck.
Oh, good news. The cop drove past us
Oh.
and ignored me running the red light. Nice.
That's good. Oh, and the open container we have in the car.
Oh yeah, that's.
I
it.
mean, no, of course not. Of course we would never.
Yeah, no, we're actually smuggling heroin.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
The podcast is a front for our heroin smuggling business.
So we can pretend we're making all this money off this podcast.
Yeah.
When really we're smuggling heroin.
You guys made $800,000 from a podcast.
Dude, I bet that is probably a pretty good way of
Oh shit, Jesus
what
Christ!
the fuck is going on?
The fire truck just parked and it's coming back out. Talk about a rough day. Well, I guess I should get out of the way, but there's not a
Yeah.
whole lot of places to get out of the way. Oh, here's the little gap for him. He can sneak around. Man, what a chaotic day in Baltimore City. Now, I want the person behind me to know I'm stopping because there's an emergency vehicle
Don't
in case
Don't threaten
somebody
us.
tries to run up on us again.
damn. That guy did have dark as fuck tinted windows too.
Yeah,
That's what was freaking me out,
yeah, because what is he hiding in there?
you know. But then again, I feel like cops like care so little about actual crime these days.
Yeah,
You know
that's
what
true.
I mean? Which works to our advantage a lot of the time.
Yeah,
not gonna
yeah,
lie.
because this podcast is the
We're
only
criminals.
podcast that's illegal by
We
default.
are criminals.
Yep,
We break the law.
breaking the law.
Breaking the law. Breaking the law. Breaking the law.
No, but I'm very excited. You've been on this podcast before, Parker. You talked about it before a little bit. The happy, the happy podcast.
Well, I think he changes the name like every time. But yeah, very fun. But the crew changes up every time. So
Right.
like
Keeps it
that's one thing
fresh.
that I like is Luke brings on like three guests.
Yeah,
you know
to
what I mean?
carry the podcast.
So who is it today? It's us and Nick Oka. Is that correct?
I think so. Yeah, it's a good lineup. I think he only has 4 mics, so I don't think he can branch out much farther than that.
I think that should be a good crew. So we'll shout out what's it called, the Happy Podcast.
Yeah, the happy podcast.
Shout out Happy.
As long as he hasn't changed it, it's Luke. It's Luke Harris's podcast. If that makes it easier to find.
Lukey Harry.
Luke Harris. How long's he been doing comedy? I feel like I've.
Under a year.
I feel like I've
Oh
been
my
seeing him-
God! Is this another fucking?
It's a cop.
What
Stop
the
for a comment.
What the fuck is going on?
I don't know. I guess they're heading to the
Wait,
podcast.
is there crime in Baltimore City?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, can I give you a food tip?
Oh,
One
okay.
thing I've been fucking up recently.
Yeah.
They have like these packets of couscous.
All right. Yeah. No, I fuck with couscous.
Very good.
Yeah.
I've been putting a little onions and garlic in there too.
Now, is these the little tiny couscous or like the pearl?
The
couscous?
tiny
Yeah,
couscous.
that's good.
I've never had the pearl
Oh,
couscous.
it's good.
Is
It's
that
like-
good too?
Yeah, it's like I'd say it's risotto adjacent.
The
in
only
its
thing
size.
is like all the ones that I've seen are like Israeli couscous. And
Oh, and you don't like?
I don't want to support, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Like if there was Palestinian couscous,
Yeah,
I'd
yeah,
eat that.
yeah.
Hamas couscous.
Yeah, I didn't realize that. And I don't know if I could say this, but
You can say it.
for the longest
can say
time, I
whatever you
thought
want.
like, I guess it's just what I heard in the media. I thought Israel was like undisputedly the good guy, and then like you look into it, you're like, I don't know that Israel's the good guy.
That's because you've been listening to United States fascist propaganda.
Yeah, the liberal media.
Because everything's fascist now, too.
Yeah, I honestly don't know if people know what fascism is.
They don't.
I think it just sounds bad. And
One, fascism comes from Italy.
Yeah.
So it has to be cool.
Yeah, I don't know if you
Think of all, everything else that comes from Italy is like highly prized, you know, cheese,
delicious.
fashion, wine, opera, you know. The culture of Italy is, you know, undeniable.
Yeah.
So if they come out with something like fascism, like, I'm going to try it.
Yeah, and
You know what
also
I mean?
if it's not good,
No.
they're allowed to miss.
No.
They're allowed to
They're
miss.
allowed to miss a couple
Yeah.
times.
Yeah.
Listen.
Italy's been killing it nonstop.
They've been killing it nonstop.
They had like the worst mortality rate for COVID. Like everybody died. But
Yeah.
outside of that,
But they still had their freedom. No, I'm just
Mhm.
kidding. Not really.
and their sauce, the grandmama sauce.
I'm pretty sure Mussolini's like granddaughter ran in the last Italian like prime minister election too.
Yeah, I feel like that's a
They're like, let's do it again.
that's a tough relative
Let's
to get
do
past.
it again. How bad could it be?
You know, if somebody's dad's like a serial killer, you're like,
Yeah,
oh
yeah,
man,
yeah.
that's a tough break for them.
Yeah.
But if your dad's a dictator and you're running for office, people are gonna be like,
It would be like if their granddad was a serial killer and you were like electing them to be like the head of the serial killer task force.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
maybe you aren't allowed this
Yeah.
one
a
job.
little too close to
A
the
little
issue.
too close, yeah. A little too close.
Oh man, but
I don't think Hitler had any like surviving relatives, but that would be. I think that would be cool.
yeah, to hang out with Hitler's surviving
Like
relative.
he like his grandson like dates a Kardashian or something like that.
or
you know?
worse, a Jew.
Oh,
Hitler
How
wouldn't
ironic.
like that. Hitler would not have liked that.
wasn't he like a quarter Jewish himself?
Yeah, I've heard that. I don't know.
Yeah.
People really.
Well, just goes to show it's all the Jews' fault. No.
Oh, great. This is the drive time.
I stand by that joke. That's a funny joke.
Yeah, it is a funny joke. Oh, great. Now I'm standing by it, too. We're both going to get canceled.
Cancel. Yeah, this part is the part that's literally cancer is getting over. I think you do need to get in the left-hand lane.
Yeah, I do think that the Drive Time podcast is unfortunately one of the easiest podcasts to cancel because if they just, like, slashed our tires.
Oh, yeah.
The podcast is done.
Yeah. They put sugar in your gas tank
Yeah.
or whatever, and it's done. Have you ever done any shit like that? I've never fucked with someone's car.
No, I've never fucked with somebody's car. Also, like, yeah, putting sugar in your gas tank is bad. I feel like putting anything that's not gas in your gas tank works. I don't know why people got stuck. Hey, welcome to the Drive Time podcast. You can put down your window.
No, don't. What are you doing?
They're on the podcast.
No.
How are you?
We're podcasting.
Hello.
Do you got anything to say?
Welcome to the Drive Time podcast with Alan Parker.
Hey, how are you guys?
Doing
how
good,
you
man. How are
doing?
you?
What's up with you?
We're good. We're podcasting. You
yeah.
guys like podcasts?
Yeah, we love it.
Oh, say something for the podcast.
Well, hello everybody.
Woo! Woo! Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. You all have a good one.
Yeah, have a good one.
Perfect.
That was a much more positive
Yeah.
interaction than our last one. But
Some dude isn't trying to beat the shit out of us. So,
yeah, I feel like we need to explain the podcast to people. Be like, yeah, we just didn't like how most podcasts had a very
Stationary.
low carbon footprint.
Low carbon.
Right? We wanted to get some emissions going.
Well, no,
during our
to your
podcast.
point about
we got another one. Hey, welcome. Each
We're
other. It's a
podcasting.
podcast.
say something for the podcast.
Woo!
Woo! Dang.
All right.
They like us in Baltimore City.
Yeah, and we almost got
Oh,
hit by
shit.
a bus. So
Yeah,
now
yeah.
we're in Baltimore. Oh man,
Hell
there's
yeah.
a
If
cop
we get,
right there.
Okay. Is there really?
Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna
Probably
get a
should put
three-peat on
the-
positive interactions.
We should put the White Claw down.
Allegedly,
Is he staring at it? No. Dude, those cops don't do anything. They're parked in a way that they couldn't even do anything. You know what I mean?
Parker's obviously talking of a metaphorical White Claw.
Oh, yes. Yeah, of course. Would never have a drink in the car.
Yeah.
While
I've
it's
been
moving.
drinking. Although we are apparently in this podcast we're going on, we're gonna have the shotgun a beer on the front end. I believe
Yep.
you told me it's the tradition.
Yeah, we have to shotgun a beer. How good are you at shotgun? I feel like you're all right at shotgun.
I'm pretty good. I'm not. I wouldn't say I'm super fast.
Yeah, I'm
but
not like the frats in college that I like frat parties where we're like they're dudes that like literally practice to shotgun.
Yeah. By the time like you get your beer open, they're done, and you're like, oh, all right.
Okay. All right.
But
I feel like I might. Do you know who wasn't that good at shotgunning? Who I expected to be really good?
who?
Jeff King.
Damn.
He was a
Calling him
lazy.
out.
He was a lazy A lazy
Well,
gopher.
I will say, when I was watching yours, there was still some left in Mike Pilatus when he dropped it. I'm
Yeah.
calling him out right now.
Well, oh wow, wow. That's
wow,
a
wow.
big. That's a big go. We need like air horns. Be like gossip alert.
No, I'm pretty good. Here-
Mike Pilata, you're officially challenged.
I
Dude,
will say though, is it a ice cold beer? Because that's hard. Shotgunning.
I think they're generally cold.
because shotgunning a warm beer is so much easier than like it's.
Who wants
grosser.
to shotgun a warm beer?
Bro, you can do it so much faster.
What the fuck? I am completely against you on
Really?
this.
That's
You want
like,
this shot? All right.
That's the move.
If you're chugging a lot of beer, like if you have to do a boot or some shit like
Yeah.
that, yes, you do want it to be room temperature. That helps. But a shotgun isn't like a crazy amount of liquid. It's one beer.
Yeah, I don't disagree. I'm just saying.
Don't get brain freeze or anything.
Yeah, I'm just saying if you shotgun a couple in a row, having them warm, like not warm, just room temperature.
Okay.
It's like you could speed through.
What? No, I was just imagining you putting a beer in the microwave.
yeah. yeah.
What was it?
Once the top starts to bubble up, it's ready to go.
One time, for one of my friends' fantasy football leagues, they had to do a shot of warm Jose Cuervo for like the loser of the league.
Ugh.
And I remember they said that was like the most disgusting thing they've ever
That's
drank.
what I
put
just
in their
did with
body.
Mert Wolf on Friday at Zissimo's.
No, like you had like a room temperature shot,
Oh, you mean like heated up?
like heated up, like in the
Ugh.
microwave.
Ugh.
They microwaved a shot of tequila, and then the dude had to drink it. I'm like, oh, what the fuck? That's like when I was younger. Like when I was like younger, if I had like a cold, oh fuck, almost an accidente. My parents would make like it would be like lemon, honey, and Jack Daniels. And I remember like they gave that to me for the first time, and I fucking like threw up. I was like, what the? And it was warm, and it's like, what the fuck are you doing?
How old were you?
Like 8.
That explains a lot.
It does explain a lot, but it's also like, what the like, warm Jack Daniels? I don't know.
Ugh. Yeah, that sounds fucking gross. Oh, jeez. Oh, we got a dirt bike gang. Come on the podcast, fellas. I guess I shouldn't say they're a gang, but I'm not seeing a lot of license plates.
I think
so.
they call themselves a gang, so I think we're okay.
Yeah.
I think a lot of them call themselves.
It's a dirt
It's-
bike club.
It's not a dirt bike community. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you ever lie in elementary school and tell people you're in a gang or middle school? I used to do that shit all
Oh,
the
really?
time. I used to say I was in a gang. I was like, yeah, man, my cousin, we're part of a gang.
Hell yeah. And what was, did you give him a gang name? Did
I
you
think
say
it was like-
MS-13?
I think I said like the Latin Kings.
MS-13-year-olds?
Like, I'm not even kidding you. Like, I think I literally was just like, yeah, man, I'm part of the Latin King. They're like, Parker, you're not Hispanic.
you,
I'm like,
you are missing a very
they made
big
an
requirement.
exception. They made an exception.
That's how hard you are. Oh hell yeah! Oh man, there's an advertisement for the Tattoo Festival, April 21st through the 23rd. You going, getting inked up?
I might get my first tattoo soon.
Really? Is it gonna be the Wu-Tang logo?
No, that's a little too.
That would kind of reaffirm the "I'm in a gang" thing.
Yeah. No, I was thinking of like this is gonna sound super nerdy and lame,
I'll
but
get your D&D character.
yeah, I was
you
thinking my
thought-
D&D character because I actually really like the design of that. Just a skeleton wizard, I think is like a really cool design.
Yeah.
You know.
I think it'd be cool.
Um,
What are you gonna do? Like a little more cartoony or?
I'm thinking it's almost gonna be like the Dia de los Muertos, skull.
There's the appropriation. Hell yeah,
Yeah,
Parker.
yeah. Gems in the eyes, and then a wizard hat on top.
That's kind of sick.
So it's gonna be like a flat. It's gonna be flat. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah. Maybe I'll go get mine done at the same time. We can both get our D&D
And
characters.
and underneath on the top it's gonna say Mo Pussy, and on the bottom it's gonna say Mo Problems.
Hell yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah, you're selling me on
And then I'm gonna get Sylvester the cat in a do rag as my next.
or SpongeBob with a grill.
Yeah, Tweety Bird with like a gold tooth. You know.
Yeah.
Do you remember seeing those? Like,
Yeah.
Come Down
Oh.
talked about this, but like, it is funny. Like that they used to have like gangster
Cartoon.
Looney
I
Tunes
remember
games.
seeing them because they saw them on the boardwalk at Ocean City like constantly. I remember seeing them and be like, "Who are these for?" And then I saw like a real stereotypical white trash guy wearing them. I was like,
yeah.
"That actually makes a lot of sense."
Yo,
It-
man, this goes hard as fuck, man.
It's like the whatever the white dude counterpart is to like the women that wear like wife beaters and Cookie Monster pajama pants to Walmart.
Heroin addicts?
Yeah. Oh, that's it. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
okay. They're still if they're men, they're still heroin addicts.
Oh, that's true. I didn't know men did heroin.
Also, did I go over this with you that I got in trouble at work for calling something a wife beater?
Oh yeah, you did. Yeah, we talked about that on the pod.
Did we talk about it?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's crazy. I
Yeah.
thought that's what everybody called them.
I thought that's what they're called too, and they're like, "You can't. You have to be careful about your language." It's like that's what it's called. I didn't come up with it. You know what I mean?
Because it's not a tank top.
It's not. There's
tank
a
top is different.
difference
There's-
between a wife beater and a tank top.
Yeah.
And there's an implication of class along with the wife beater.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like
You're also describing the person a little bit. Not saying they beat their wife, but you're saying that, you
I'm
know,
wearing the uniform.
maybe it hasn't been washed in a couple weeks. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's definitely at least a yellow stain on it.
Yeah. People that beat their wives aren't wearing three-piece suits. That's all I'm saying.
That's true. And if they are, they get away with it.
They get away with it.
Yep.
Who are you gonna believe?
Dude, I just found out my brother has a motorcycle.
I thought you were gonna say you just found out your brother.
My
was-
brother beats the fuck out of it. No.
Oh, your brother has a motorcycle?
Yeah, I didn't even. It's like this dude.
Japanese or American?
It's a Honda.
Oh, nice. I honestly like Japanese motorcycles better, personally.
Ooh, all right, that's a
I
hot
know,
take. Good
I
thing
know.
this isn't the Harley Time podcast. The fuck you-
I think they look way cooler, and they sound way cooler, and they're
Yeah.
faster, and yeah, they're better in every single way. I don't know why people like American
it's
motorcycles.
It's a Honda.
They just made, dude, American motorcycles. They just made the handles really long. Like that's
Yeah.
all they did. You can do that with anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, my GPS is bugging out. It's having me driving circles right now. What the fuck? But yeah, I don't remember what it's called, but it's a Honda something, and it is like the tiniest motorcycle. It looks like a little kind of like a little American
Like a
bike.
little pocket rocket
Yeah,
almost.
but it's like kind of this chunky little bike, and he's like, it gets up to 60. I'm like, all right, but like I saw,
it gets up to 60.
yeah, but if you like look up pictures of it, you're like, with people on, you're like, that's a little silly. But I also see like he lives in a city, so I do see the appeal. So we're
Yeah.
looping back around here.
Also, with gas prices the way they are,
I don't know why my GPS just had me do that, but
that's weird.
oh, we are like right by his house. Okay, all right, cool.
There is street parking. I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
You can go right up to it, and there should be parking.
Is this the same place you did it before?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
His house?
Yeah.
He hasn't moved recently.
No, I didn't know if he moved, but we're in Baltimore, and you guys were like on a deck.
He has a deck.
Well, I thought where you guys were shotgunning the beers.
Yeah, he has a tech deck.
Oh, a tech deck.
Yeah.
We're seeing somebody riding on a tech deck right now. A one-wheeled thing. His helmet was not buckled. Why wear it?
Why wear it? Do you like one wheels? I think they look
I think they look
really
stupid.
stupid. And you're just fucking with physics at that point. You're almost like spitting at God's face. You know what I mean?
That's our take on one wheel.
That's our take on one
On the
wheels.
Drive Time podcast.
Don't
You're spitting in God's
don't
face.
spit in God's face. Things should have multiple wheels.
I agree.
You feel me?
100%.
It's like if you made a table that only had one leg and it stood up somehow. It's like, shut the fuck up.
Like just because you can doesn't mean you should.
Exactly. I want to start telling one wheel people that I've been driving a no wheel and just not explain it at all. Oh yeah, you got one. Have you seen the new model, the no wheel?
Yeah, you're. That's basically the training wheels for what I have.
yeah. And they're like, wait, how do you ride it? It's like you have to have really good balance.
Do you think I
to
could
ride
park
it.
right there? I don't know if there's no space.
No.
Alright.
You could. Yeah.
I
Fuck the
don't know.
police.
I don't know. I feel like my ass is kind of hanging out here.
Do you think? Okay. Well, then don't park there.
All right.
If you, it's all about what you feel comfortable with. You know what I mean?
Shit, there's a cop. He was eyeballing me a little bit.
I don't like the police state we're living in. So many police.
Yeah, dude, I've seen. Well, like I got pulled over just last night, Parker.
Did you really?
I did. I was driving my friend back from an
Right here? Right
an
here? Right here?
establishment.
Right here.
Yeah. All right, take the mic.
Ba-ba-da-ba.
Welcome to the Parallel Parking Podcast.
Hey, this is Parker. Hey, this also is Parker. I love how I did this. I did the same voice for both of them. I should probably do different voices. Hey, I'm Parker Brown. This is the Drive Time and I'm Al Barnes.
I like that you gave me the deep voice.
I gave Al the deep voice because of my insecurities. Yes, Parker's. No.
All right.
Perfect. We're here.
Thanks
And
for coming.
yeah, thanks for coming.
Parker.
And yeah. And we'll see you all soon. Peace.